Welcome to another edition of the podcast known as Blending the Family. I am your host, Tommy Maloney. This is actually Monday, meaning it's Mental Health Monday. This is where I take a few minutes to talk to you about some advice, some unwaverly advice. Maybe you didn't ask for it, but guess what? I'm going to hand it out. I'm going to give it to you like it's Halloween, and here we go. I'm going to get right into it. I have a lot of chaos going on right now, and I've lost some of my own personal focus. And when I say chaos, number one, I am here in the home office, and we just recently bought some new furniture. My wife, in her home office, got a new chair and like a little thing to put your feet on. Not really an ottoman, but maybe it is. Because in the past, her chair and little footresty thing were part of our outdoor chair set. So they're like, I think a wicker. I don't know. I'm not a person of furniture knowledge. Anyway, I got bookcases. My wife, she is brilliant. She put them together. When she was putting them together, I was cleaning the house. I was doing dishes, folding laundry, and I'm going, I don't care. I don't care that roles are reversed. We both understand our role in our marriage and our household. So I was excited. I got the new bookcases, but part of the problem is, here's where the chaos comes in. As I turn around and I'm looking, going, I'm trying to figure out my room now. I'm trying to figure out where to put them. I have a chair in here that is from when I was married the first time, that my son Connor, this was the chair that I fed him in, gave him his bottle. And so that chair means a lot to me, and I've always wanted it here in my office. And now that I've created the space, but now I don't know how to create this space. And one of the things I know I'm really good at is what we're going to talk about. And that was a really bad segue, but I want to talk to you about living your purpose. And like, maybe this is along the lines. In our household, my wife and I understand our purpose. My wife is really good at fixing things. I'm really good at being IT support or getting the laundry done, doing dishes. She's great at cooking. I suck. But we understand our purpose. And today, I was at the dog park with Otis, and I had scheduled a coaching call with one of my friends who is going to be coming on the podcast, my good friend Jamila. And I was talking to her about, she's had some tragedy in her life recently. And we're talking about getting her purpose ignited again. She knows her purpose. A lot of you might not know your purpose. Okay, that's number one. Number two is, if you know your purpose and you're not living your purpose, that's where I'm guilty. I know I'm guilty of that. So I want to just talk to you real briefly for a few minutes more. Hopefully it's a few minutes more. But let's talk your purpose. So number one, if you don't know your purpose, ask. Ask your close personal friends. Don't ask your family members. Don't ask mom and dad, because they're going to give you a loving answer. Your friends are going to tell you what they see you. They see you doing X, and you might not see yourself doing X. But you're going to get a better, truthful answer, in my opinion, when you ask your close personal friends. A good friend of mine, Denise, who's been on this podcast, she's one of those people that's going to tell you, especially me, straight up. She's not going to BS. And we've had these conversations where she would tell me that, not really, but she would feel like she's banging her head against the wall after having conversations with me, because I am not living my purpose. And I have friends like that too. And I understand that there are mental blocks, and maybe one of those mental blocks is you're afraid of success, afraid of failure. Guess what? Get over them. Just get over them. So find that purpose. Find, it could be maybe it's a different job, or maybe within the same company, doing something different, okay? I want the best for you. So for each day, find one thing that's going to get you closer and closer to living the life you really want to live. At the time of this recording, I think we have like 6 months left of 2021. And you're thinking, oh, that's not a lot, or, oh my God, that's a lot. It's not a lot, okay? You're not guaranteed tomorrow. Remember that. So here's what I want you to think about. I want you to visualize December 31st, 2021. These next 6 months, if you really want to change your life, if you really want to live purposely driven, you need to ask your friends, if you don't already know it, what they feel is your purpose in life. Why were you put on this earth? Each day, do something that's going to get you closer to that, or you already know it, so you're going to keep moving forward. For me, it's the podcast. For me, it's writing, even though I've lacked in the writing as of lately, but the podcasting is probably part of my purpose. My coaching, I coach people. That's definitely part of my purpose. I love trying to look at a different situation for people and try and help them figure out what alternatives are. So again, it goes to coaching, podcasting, writing, speaking. That's who I am. I want you to live the best life you can. There are times where you don't believe in yourself. That's where I want to come in. I want to help you. I want to say to you, I believe in you. And I do believe in you. You listen to this podcast, and I feel that you listen to this podcast to get value out of it. And I hope that I do bring value to you, or my guests on the podcast bring value to you. That's my purpose. I love sharing people's stories. I love sharing tips and advice, not only from myself, but from the guests. So my Mental Health Monday advice to you is live a purposely driven life, okay? We are not intended to live in a cubicle farm. We're not intended to have a boss berate you day after day. You are not intended to work 12, 15-hour days at a job you don't like. And maybe I'm speaking for myself. So let's do this, okay? Let's make a commitment that December 31st, 2021, we've put our old selves in the rearview mirror and we're moving forward, okay? Don't wait on January 1st, 2022 going, well, let's see what I have. What should I do? No, let's move forward, okay? As I said, you are not guaranteed tomorrow. What legacy do you want to leave? Okay? What legacy do you want to leave? Before I go, please, this podcast is free. It costs me money to make it, but this podcast to you is free. My only ask is please go to mydadsadvicebook.com, mydadsadvicebook.com. Purchase the pre-sale book, my new book, My Dad's Advice at 5:04 a.m., which is based on my TEDx talk about the unique advice I got from my dad when my son Connor was born at 5:04 a.m. All right? Okay, that's it. Live a purposely driven life. Reach out to me, Tommy at blendingthefamily.com, if you need any more help. We can set up a coaching time. So there you go. All right. And this is why I believe in this statement. This is why I really resonate with what Terry Crews said. So, as always, as Terry Crews would say, your success is my success. Live your purposely driven life.